Hi, welcome along to AFTV. Some breaking news, and Manchester City have now made a bid, an official bid for Declan Rice. They're getting serious on it. This is really hotting up now. The news broken today by David Ornstein. He said exclusive on his tweet. West Ham have tonight received a formal offer from Manchester City to sign Declan Rice. Manchester City proposing a deal worth £80 million plus 10 million in add-ons after the second bid, Arsenal bid of 75 million plus 50 million in add-ons, which basically works out to 90 million as well, was rejected last week. Arsenal pursuit of their main target is ongoing, he says. And also there was a further tweet after that, which came from Fabrizio Romano, who said that he understands that Arsenal will respond to Manchester City's official proposal submitted tonight for Declan Rice. Arsenal will bid again after two proposals were rejected in recent weeks. They are not giving up at this stage. Both City and Arsenal had plans to bid for Rice this week. So there it is. City have put their cards down on the table. They want Declan Rice as well. They have entered into the bidding war. I'll tell you what, West Ham, David Sullivan there, he's sitting there and he's rubbing his hands and he's saying, this is what I wanted. I wanted a bidding war for Declan Rice. He's got a bidding war. And it's going to be down to who wins the bidding war. Now, really interesting, the bid that City have put in, 80 million plus 10 million in add-ons, which basically is the same amount as what Arsenal have bid. Arsenal bid 75 million plus 15 million in add-ons. So they both equate to 90 million pounds. However, obviously the terms, 80 million seem like it's slightly better. There's less of that. It has to be achieved in add-ons. So Arsenal are going to have to respond to this with a better deal. And as I said, exactly what West Ham want. We know that West Ham are looking for around about 100 million. So that's the valuation that they want either team to get to. And it's going to be really interesting. How high are both teams prepared to go? Because they've both basically gone in at the same price. How high are both teams going to be prepared to go? Will Arsenal be prepared to go to 100 million? Will Man City be prepared to go to 100 million, despite the amount of money that Manchester City have got, despite the fact that, they just won the treble? We've seen in the past that Manchester City have their ceiling. If it starts to go above that, they'll just pull out. They did that with the Harry Kane deal. And we certainly know with Arsenal as well, they will have their ceiling as well that they won't go above as well. So it's all action at the moment. And of course, the main person involved in this is Declan Rice. Where is he going to go? Which club is he going to decide to go to? There's been a lot of speculation over the past couple of days that Manchester City hadn't put a bid in yet because they haven't had enough encouragement from Declan Rice. That Declan Rice has said, listen, I'm definitely going to Arsenal. We've heard loads of news like that. However, the fact that they've put a bid in maybe dispels that. Maybe they have had some sort of encouragement where they're like, well, actually, he hasn't made his mind up yet. He's still deciding where to go to. So let's put our bid down on the table and show how serious we are. Are they putting their bid down now because they know that maybe Arsenal were about to make another bid? Nobody really knows unless you're involved in the whole process that's going on at the moment, whether you're at Arsenal, whether you're at Man City or at West Ham or Declan Rice himself. But certainly what it does show tonight is that Manchester City are serious about trying to get this one done. There has been a lot of talk today that because Manchester City are trying to get Gvardiol from RB Leipzig, that maybe they're not sort of concentrating on the Declan Rice bid. Your answer is here tonight. They are serious. The bid has been lodged, and it's now down to Arsenal to respond. How badly do Arsenal want the player? And also, as I've sort of been saying all along, it's going to boil down to the player himself. where does he decide to go to if, for instance, both bids are going to end up being exactly the same? I mean, what will Arsenal respond with? It's going to be really interesting to see. As I said, both David Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano saying it's not over yet. There's going to be further bids from Arsenal. But what are Arsenal going to bid next? Are they going to go higher? Or are they just going to match what Manchester City has done? It's an interesting one. This is at the moment the biggest deal in football this summer. Listen, down the line there could be bigger deals with Mbappe, etc. And obviously you had the Bellingham deal, but at this moment in time, this is the biggest deal that is playing out right now between two big clubs, and it's going to be where does he decide to go? Arsenal, you know, I said this the other day. If they can get this deal done, it will be massive for the club. It will be massive for Mikel Arteta, for Edu. If they don't get the deal done, maybe it's a little bit embarrassing. It shouldn't be because listen, you're up against Manchester City and they've got a shed load of money. But it'd be a bit embarrassing, which would be yet again Arsenal missing out on one of their main targets in a transfer window. And we've seen it in the past with Mudryk, and we've seen it in the past with Lisandro Martinez and various other players. So this would be a bit of a blow if Arsenal didn't get this signing done. However, you know, Arsenal don't have unlimited money. They can't just, you know, go bidding money that they don't have. So, yeah, it's going to be really, really interesting to see how this one turns out. And what is the desire of Manchester City to go all the way to get Declan Rice? Of course, probably triggered from today, the fact that Ilkay Gundogan joined Barcelona today. He's gone, said his goodbyes and everything. Now they're looking for a replacement. And that replacement for them is Declan Rice. What must be going through his mind right now? Where do I go? Do I go to City, guaranteed trophies? Do I go to Arsenal, stay in London, can lift them through this? It's going to be so interesting to see. And it's nervy times if you're an Arsenal fan hoping to get this deal done. So let me just run you through it again. The two bits of massive breaking news that came out tonight from David Ornstein and also from Fabrizio Romano. David Ornstein, once again, dropping an exclusive tonight. He's dropped a few this summer transfer window so far, and he's come with another big one. West Ham have tonight received a formal offer from Manchester City to sign Declan Rice. Manchester City are proposing a deal worth 80 million plus 10 million in add-ons. That makes 90 million pounds. After the second Arsenal bid of 75 million and 15 million was rejected last week, their Arsenal pursuit of the main target is ongoing. And as I said, you can see right there, slightly better terms from Manchester City. They're offering more money up front and less in add-ons. Arsenal 5 million down on that, but expecting to come in with another bid, as confirmed by Fabrizio Romano, who says, understand, Arsenal will respond to the Manchester City proposal submitted tonight for Declan Rice. Arsenal will bid again after two proposals rejected in recent weeks. They are not giving up at this stage. Both City and Arsenal had plans to bid for Rice this week. Manchester City have made their move first. Will Arsenal respond? We are going to find out, but certainly the bids are hotting up. Thanks for watching this breaking news. Don't forget, I'll be back tomorrow with Transfer Daily. I'm sure I'll have way more news on this one, but it's massive tonight. Manchester City have made their move. Will Arsenal respond?